Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will today commission INS Mahendragiri, the 6th Project 17A stealth frigate at the Naval Dockyard in Visakhapatnam, built indigenously by Muscat Dock shipbuilders. The warship is armed with BrahMos and Bharat missiles and is designed for anti-air, anti-surface and anti-submarine warfare. Ahead of the ceremony, Singh interacted with naval officers, calling the Indian Ocean region increasingly contested and warning of a rising extra-regional influence. He actually termed Mahendragiri as combat ready, calling it a major step towards Atmanirbhar Bharat in defence manufacturing. Let me go across to my colleague Frigate who joins us with more information on this. Frigate, the entire country had been waiting for INS Mahendragiri, and today the Defence Minister will in fact commission it in Visakhapatnam. Take us through these details.
India's newest naval asset, INS Mahendragiri, is the 7th and the final ship of the Project 17A Nilgiri class stealth frigate program, and built in Magazon Dockyard Dock Shipbuilding Limited in Mumbai. This warship represents a major step towards India's goal of building a modern and self-reliant navy. And with China increasing its naval presence in the Indian Ocean and Pakistan strengthening its maritime capabilities, INS Mahendragiri comes as a major boost to India's sea power. This advanced steel frigate will enhance India's ability to track, deter and respond to hostile naval movements in the region. And against China's expanding presence, especially deployment of warship and submarines near critical sea lanes, INS Mahendragiri will now act as a powerful surveillance and combat platform. Its advanced, radar, sonar and electronic warfare system will help the Indian Navy detect threats early and also maintain control over key maritime zones. The ship's anti-ship missiles provide the capability to engage enemy surface vessel, while its anti-submarine warfare system are designed to counter underwater threats, including hostile submarine operating in the Indian Ocean. And against Pakistan, if I talk about, then INS Mahendragiri strengthened India's advantage in the Arabian Sea by improving fleet protection, maritime patrol capability and rapid response during any naval escalation.
All right.
And at this time,
all right. Thank you so much, Frigate, for all that information. In fact, we are also joined in by Commodore D.S. Sodhi, who's a former Navy officer, and he's joining us to help us understand how significant this is for India. Thank you so much, Commodore Sodhi, for taking out your time and for speaking to Newsx. We appreciate it. I want to understand from your perspective and understanding, sir, how significant is this? All right, I believe we've lost the connection over there with Commodore Sodhi, but remember that this is very significant for India. This is a big boost obviously to our Atmanirbhar Bharat program. It's been built indigenously at the Muscat Dock, and the INS Mahendragiri has a lot of features. Let's talk about these features as well, but before that, let's go across to Commodore Sodhi, who joins us again on the broadcast. Good morning, sir. Thank you for your time. I want to understand from your perspective and understanding how significant this is for India's defence capabilities. INS Mahendragiri, given that it has the BrahMos, the Bharat missiles, anti-air, anti-surface, anti-submarine warfare capabilities, and also how it's a boost to our Atmanirbhar program in defence manufacturing.
Good morning to you, and heartiest congratulations to you and to the nation on commissioning of this ship in the Indian Navy. Well, this frigate is a stealth frigate, and it has got a capability to launch surface-to-air missiles, surface-to-surface missiles, as well as got the capability against the submarines. What is more important is that these ships have the element of indigenous component is very high. And today we have our own systems with regard to electronic surveillance, with regard to the combat systems, So these ships are very capable ships, and these ships, are actually, the Navy has a plan depending upon the threat perception that how many ships we should induct, and also depending on the decommissioning of other ships as their life, goes on. So another thing which I want to say is that Mazagon Dock Limited is a big asset to the nation, because they have the capability to build stealth ships, say frigates, destroyers, and also the submarine program, Indigenous submarine program, which Mazagon Dock has done. That is a marvelous, piece of technology which we have with MDL. So all I have to say is that Mahendragiri is going to be a very, very important ship, which has been going to play a very important role in the Navy, in the Indian Navy, as well as in the maritime scenario which is around us.
All right. Thank you so much, Commodore Sodhi, for your valuable perspective on this issue.